What's up, little buddy? You, my friend. You just walked all the way over here, didn't you? Come over here and say hi, Frankie. Beautiful day in Captain Planet's neighborhood. Check out the boardwalk. Out here at my favorite state park, I think, ever. Myakka State Park. Well, at least it's my favorite state park not involving mountains or hills. But yeah, I love all the little educational stuff that they have everywhere. Never been out here to the boardwalk. This is the largest state park in the state of Florida, and was the largest state park that FDR's Civilian Conservation Corporation built, along with 800 other state parks. This would be the largest, but just some really cool stuff out here. And I've been exploring this place for weeks. When I get a little bit of a time, take a break, I like to come out here and collect my thoughts and get a fresh breath of air and remind myself exactly what it is that I'm doing. When I gave up my jobs and my home and everything like that to help preserve wildlife, this is why. And it's amazing when you spend this much time out at a park and you still find great stuff like this that you didn't even know was out here. I mean, this place is just incredibly big, but it's beautiful, and it always changes. This would be underwater a lot of times here during the summer season. So now as we're approaching the dry season, aka winter, you can expect to see this park to change quite a bit. And it's neat coming out one day and you're seeing all these resurrection ferns growing in the trees, and then a couple days later, when it's not had a rain, it all looks like a completely different forest because that's not there. They call them resurrection ferns because then when it gets a little bit more rain, then bada boom, bada bing. That's neat. They got all their birds up here so that way you can tell what you're looking at. So cool. You don't even need a book out here. Oh, wow. There's some pretty little guys. It was great to come out here, as even in the thickest times of the red tide, there's still plenty of birds to see and plenty of wildlife. It's pretty awesome. This would be a good place to bring some binoculars, but as I'm getting up here, I can already see that they already thought of that and put some binocular systems in. Just like they did at that big old tower that you can walk up to, which is also super, super neat. And it didn't cost anything is what's cool. You don't have to pay $5 to get into the binoculars. You do pay a little $4 admission to get into the park, but I tell you what, it's the best $4 you'll ever spend in your entire life. I'm gonna be meeting with Christine here later this week and going over the details for our Myakka State Park walkabout with Captain Planet. But yeah, you can check this out, guys. Get up there and put your scopes in. Up, I guess this one does cost money. Maybe the other one, it was free because if you walked up that high, then you shouldn't have to pay. Yeah, you can see a lot of these birds out here just enjoying themselves. Oh, it's beautiful. This is Florida, guys. This is the real Florida right here. This is what we've got left of the real Florida anyway. And I keep teaching people about these state parks because it's important. If we don't come out here and start showing our love for Myakka, then somebody's going to come in here and take this too. Mosaic's going to come in here and find out, oh, well, we can do this or that, or Monsanto will creep in. Just like at the Slough State Park that I was visiting, where it looked just like this, looked like a park, but then right over here on this side of the road, what should be the park was a Monsanto research lab. And I know a Monsanto research lab when I see one. And it clearly said Monsanto, and it wasn't a garden experiment, guys. But the point being is, if we stop showing love to these state parks, I can guarantee you Monsanto has more money than you and I do. And if we don't go and show our love and show our support to these state parks, you know, I can't wait to maybe my name is going to be on here one day, you know, because I've been working for state national parks my whole life and raising awareness for them. They're important. It's the last of what America really truly is. And everyone in the world will tell you guys, everyone in the world, they'll all tell you that America's greatest idea and greatest business plan ever was the national and state park system. And I propose that Florida starts extending their state parks instead of getting rid of them, because we got a lot of water around here, and I'm thinking of some Captain Planet's hope spots, you know, some designated areas for the Eco Preservation Project, so we can take our children and educate them about what wildlife really is and what it means to be a part of nature and not just an observer of it. Can't wait till you guys can come out here. It's beautiful. See you, dudes.